Are you looking to buy some property? I'm going to tell you why you should not buy property at the amount that you are pre-approved for. You ready? Let's go. Hey, what's up? It's Chris Martin, real estate agent, coach, investor. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you very much for doing that. All right, so here's the deal. You are looking to buy a property. You're thinking about buying a property. So what's the first step? Other than meeting with an agent, the next step is getting pre-approved. And what a lender is doing is they're evaluating your debt to income ratio, and they are spitting out a pre-approval. The pre-approval is going to tell you what you can qualify for, or most likely qualify for, when you're putting in an offer on a property. So let's just say that amount is $700,000. So you're pre-approved for $700,000. What most people do is they go out there and they look to purchase a property for $700,000. There's a couple of reasons why you should not do that. The first reason why you shouldn't do that is because when a lender spits out a pre-approval for you, they're pretty much maxing you out. They're maxing you out on the most that you would get pre-approved for. So if you're going already to the top of your budget at $700,000, assuming that that's what your pre-approval is for, think about what you're doing to yourself. There's this term out there called house poor. Is that a situation you really want to be in? They're not taking into consideration the grocery cost, the cost with this and that and other living expenses outside of your income and your debt. So there's other things that are just life that you're going to have to sacrifice if you are going to the top of that budget at that $700,000. Now, if it's 5, if it's 4, if it's 3, whatever. I'm talking about whatever you get pre-approved for. That's not necessarily the amount that you want to go out and spend, because it will be maxing out your budget. Think about this. Most lenders are really just trying to push the loan through. So they're doing everything they can to get you pre-approved. Whatever it takes to get you pre-approved at the highest amount, that's what it's going to do. That's what they're going to do to get you pre-approved. So be more conservative in this approach. If you're approved up to $700,000, well, Chris, how do I buy a house? I'm going to tell you what you should be doing. If you're approved up to $700,000, assume I'm just making these numbers up, so it could be whatever. It could be $300,000, $250,000, $100,000, whatever. Whatever your pre-approval amount is, you should be looking for property lower than that. So if you're $700,000, for example, I would look at property for around $600,000. Well, Chris, there's nothing I want at $600,000. Well, maybe you're not ready to buy a property at that point. You should be looking at a property for about $100,000 less for a couple of reasons. One, so your budget doesn't have to be maxed out, okay? That's the first and foremost. But number two, it's a competitive market. You're probably going to go above asking anyway. So if you're already looking at property that's priced at $700,000, the chances of you getting it are slim, because most people are going to have to bid above $700,000. You're going to have to bid $725,000, $750,000, $715,000, whatever it is. It's going to go beyond that. So you might as well look at property that is at $600,000. That way, if you need to bid $625,000, $650,000, you're still in your comfort zone and you're still below your max pre-approval amount. So again, to wrap this up, the biggest reasons you should not buy your pre-approval amount is you don't want to be house poor, and you want to have room to go up in your offer in case you need to bid over asking to secure that property in a competitive market where lots of people are bidding above asking price. So hopefully this helps you guys in your house search. If you have any questions, shoot them to me in the comment section. I'm obviously interested in hearing what you guys have to say, your thoughts. You agree with me, disagree with me, throw them in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.